Back when I was in school, there was this one time I had a history assignment that was due in a week. I thought, okay, I have enough time, so I'll do it later. 4 days go by and I'm slightly concerned. The assignment needed to be only 2 pages long, but I thought maybe if I focus really hard, I could finish in like 2 hours, so no need to rush. I'll do it tomorrow. And then 2 more days go by. I have only 1 day left and I had the following thought. You know what? I'm the kind of person that will work better under pressure, so it'll be better if I start tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. I gotta submit the assignment by midnight. I'm more anxious and stressed than ever, so I thought, okay, fine, I'll do it. I have to stop running away from it. But I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, so I'll just watch one single episode of Attack on Titan to relax so I can start the assignment with a fresh mind. Click. Oh man, that was a really good episode. Just one more. Oh my god, did he just die? No way, I can't stop at this cliffhanger. Last one, I promise. Last one, I promise. No, Eren, why? Why did you? Did I just finish 6 seasons in a single sitting? It's fucking 11 p.m. And then you know what I did? I begged my parents and then we moved to Finland where they don't have homework. Nice, everyone is happy. I wish, but actually, I rushed and submitted the assignment, which took me like 45 minutes and it ended up looking like actual trash. And you know what I learned from that experience of stressing myself, procrastinating, and feeling like a failure? Nothing! I kept doing that same shit over and over and over again. These days, everyone has been a victim of procrastination at least once. In fact, there's also a big chance that some of you are procrastinating by watching this exact video right now. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You have homework due tomorrow. Just go do it. You heard me? Close the damn video. Wow, a random YouTuber just told me to go do my homework? You know what? I'm gonna take my studies seriously now. Graduate from college, become an entrepreneur billionaire, and oh my god, Ellen Zalka just posted. Click.
Olá, amigos! Como estão? Tranquilo?
Depressingly enough, I also procrastinated quite a lot while working on this video. I need therapy. Procrastination, the act of delaying all of your important responsibilities in the pursuit of instant gratification or just plain avoidance of the burden of living. I don't know where I was going with that. But procrastination is no invention of the modern times by any means. Back in my day, in the 1400s, where we didn't have the internet, I procrastinated all the time. I would spend all my afternoon gossiping with my friend ladies instead of going to work in a farm or some shit. I would also play some board games, watch public decapitation, admire the blue sky, and watch gladiators fight to death. Even my good pal Leonardo da Vinci procrastinated so much on finishing that damn Mona Lisa painting, it took him freaking 16 years to finish that. His Mona Lisa was clearly the history assignment that he did not want it to finish. Cause Leo finished his massive Last Supper painting in 3 years, but took 16 years to finish this minuscule one. I wonder if my procrastinator history assignment will be hung up in a museum in 400 years, but who knows. But why? Why do we procrastinate? It makes us stressed, feel like a failure who can't control their impulses. So why do we keep doing that? Who should I get mad at? God? The cell phone makers? Myself? Actually, no, I don't wanna take accountability, so... Phone, bad. Bad cell phone. It's all your fault. But You know what's funny? The stupid excuses we use every time we procrastinate. One that I would use the most was, I work better under pressure. Yeah, sure, I work so well under pressure, in fact, that every time I'm on a time limit for doing something, I procrastinate even more. And then I beat myself up for procrastinating, which makes me really overwhelmed. It makes me want to avoid the bad feeling and escape to a fun reality. So I procrastinate even more. Yeah, I sure as hell work better under pressure. But that excuse, it's not as dumb as I will do it later. Because when I say I will do it later / tomorrow, I know that I'm lying. Because when tomorrow comes, I will just say the same thing over and over again until I have no time left. And when I don't say I'll do it tomorrow, I say I'm tired. I'll do it when I'm well rested. 90% of the time, it's not that you're tired. It's just that just the thought of doing that chore makes you tired. So in reality, you'll never be well rested enough to do it. Because every time you just think about doing it, you get exhausted. And also, when I say I'm tired, I'll do it when I'm well rested, I'll spend my time instead watching 3 hours of the third act of the season 2 of Arcane, but I'll not spend 20 minutes finishing my homework that was due yesterday. And of course, some honorable, stupid excuses mentions. I'm not motivated. Girl, you'll never be motivated to do it unless it's 3 a.m. I don't know what happens at 3 a.m. Sometimes motivation hits at 3 a.m. and you just feel like changing your life, going to the gym and becoming a millionaire in the 3 a.m. spike, but it's gone 20 minutes later. And the next excuse, I don't have time right now. Yes, you do. You just watched 4 hours of YouTube. Seriously, procrastination causes us so much harm. Because of it, we can't do what we're supposed to do or what we want to do. Why do we sabotage ourselves in order to fulfill short-term pleasures instead of something that will change our lives for the better? Well, there are multiple reasons for that. And you can actually trust my opinion because I'm very competent and a reliable source of information because I am a random stupid kid on the internet. Yeah, so think about it. Back in my day, in the early 1400s, our entire livelihoods depended on us being productive. If it didn't work, you would die of hunger. There was a meaningful consequence for not doing the thing that you're supposed to do. Nowadays, not that much. If you don't submit your math homework tomorrow, what's that meaningful consequence? In the short term, not a lot. Really? Yeah, you get a 0 or an F if you're a dumb American, but when you grow up, will that matter? Not really. So there's not much of a meaningful consequence to procrastinating, at least in the earlier stages of your life. Of course, nowadays we also have an easier access to distraction. Like sure, I did not have the luxury of watching YouTube for 2 hours like I do nowadays, or watch some public decapitations or the Coliseum whenever I felt like it. Those things were in my pocket at all times, like it is right now. Nowadays, you youngsters, on top of having distracting devices trying to pull your attention 24/7 inside of your pockets, everything is made to grab your attention. $1 trillion companies are paying specialists to make you more glued to your phone. The damage that procrastination will do to your life is really delayed. It's not like I won't work today, so I'll be hungry tomorrow. It's more like I won't do my homework today and I'll suffer the consequence 10 years from now or 15 years from now. So our minds are made to comprehend how much damage that will do in the long term. And a little bit of stress is good for you. Like if your family's life depended on you submitting your history homework, that would motivate you to finish it if you love your family. A good amount of stress is essential to make your work better. So I've created solutions to help you create a sense of urgency. I hope it helps. Okay, solution number 1. Don't let yourself eat before finishing a task. You gotta work for that nugget, baby. Solution number 2. Hire a hitman that will be watching you from behind and will pull the trigger if you don't finish the task on time. Solution number 3. Tie yourself to a bomb. You got the idea. And I hope these tips helped. But in all seriousness, Procrastination is almost never the cause. It's most likely the consequence of a bigger underlying issue. Like, think about it. Whenever you procrastinate, what are the reasons? Boredom, sometimes frustration, sometimes you're scared of failure, or the work is too overwhelming, so you have this bad feeling and you want to escape to something more fun, or perfectionism, where you have such high standards for that thing that it overwhelms you and you can't finish it or even start it, or simply you do not care, like you have no meaningful reason to care for that task, but you gotta do it, but you just can't bring yourself to care. And for all of those reasons, they all have different treatments and things that you can do to make it better. Like if a task feels too overwhelming, separate it into small bite-sized tasks that you will be able to work on without feeling overwhelmed. Or if you're bored, just think about the reasons why you need to do that thing, that homework, that piece of work. There's always a solution, but procrastination by itself is not a modern problem, and sometimes just getting rid of the thing that you use to procrastinate isn't going to fix the bigger underlying issue, which sometimes have nothing to do with your phone. Fix the actual problem. Of course, it's easier said than done, but you can do this. Stay positive, and I hope you liked this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!